generating revenue, obviously, one, it does depend on what your startup costs are going to be. Starting a consulting business is not something that's going to be free. There's things that are required there. There's probably some training, possibly some certifications that you may need. There's obviously some of the legal aspects of starting an LLC, if that's the way you're going to run, hiring an accountant, those kind of things. So there's some startup costs that are there. They can vary quite a bit. You could probably do it on the cheap for, $5,000, $6,000, $10,000. You could probably do it for, $100,000. I don't know what that number is for everybody, but that's going to have an impact on how quickly you generate profit. In terms of revenue, I think the real key is depending on, one, if you have a clear definition of who you want to market to, who your target market is, and you have an idea or an avenue of how you're going to generate it, what that marketing process is, and you have a clear defined sales process, cash flow can be relatively quickly. It can happen relatively quickly in this business. If you decide that your market is going to be Fortune 100 companies, and you don't know the CEO of Fortune 100 companies, I'm going to tell you, it's you say, oh, I want cash flow within the first 60 days. It's not going to happen. I mean, not to be negative, but that's not going to happen. Whereas if you say, I'm interested in quick cash flow, I want to be able to replace my income that I had, in 60 days, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, perhaps your market may be, I'm going to do some consulting more so in the coaching world. Where we're doing a lot of work one-on-one with individuals where, the fee may be less, I may be doing a $5,000 or $10,000 project versus a six-figure project, but I'm able to generate those much quicker. So with our network, with our affiliates, our consultants that we work with, the first question is defining how quickly do you want to generate it? And then let's make sure that you've got a marketing or part of your marketing target market is going to be able to satisfy that. Most of our consultants that I work with are looking at 30 to 90 days. If I had to give you a window, that's the timeline that they're looking for. They say within 30 to 90 days, I want to have full revenue stream coming in, and I want to be able to say that if it was, getting paid every 2 weeks, I'd be replacing the revenue that I was earning in my former life. Once again, to some of our consultants out there, that's not the critical element. They may be looking at saying, I do want to work with large six-figure projects, those kind of things. The timeline then could be 90 days to 6 months or even longer. So, once again, that goes back to depend a little bit on what market we're looking at.